Kolo, I'm just wondering what you make of Arsenal's chances this time round, because the end of last season they kind of collapsed after this game, and this season they look a whole lot stronger.
Absolutely, Arsenal look really strong this season, and I think they learned the lesson from last season. I think they were brilliant last season. Unfortunately, money time, I would say they struggle a little bit, but to be a winner and to win trophies, you're gonna go time like that where you are close to and then you don't make it, and then your hunger grow from that. I'm sure that Arsenal this season are a big contender, I will say, because they improve the team, and the intensity of the players are incredible. Every day they play, every time they play, they play fantastic football. They are really aggressive. You can see that they want to win something, and I'm sure that this season you have to really count on that team, definitely.
I want to talk about centre-backs. Obviously, as a commanding centre-back yourself, we see Virgil van Dijk, who's been phenomenal for Liverpool, but also William Saliba. Now, a lot was made of him last season because he missed the last 11 games, and then Arsenal looked so much poorer without him. How important is it to have him in the side?
He's a top player again. He's been unbelievable last season. This season he's doing really, really well, and his strength, his power, his game intelligence, his technique helped him a lot. He's a player who can jump on players to put the pressure. He can run back. His speed is incredible. And of course, he's playing with Gabriel next to him, which is a big plus, because for me, I would say both centre-backs are really good of Arsenal because they have speed, power, and they can play football as well. And definitely Saliba is doing unbelievable.
And Virgil van Dijk, another phenomenal player. His aerial duels are the best in the Premier League right now. What do you like about him? When you watch him, what's the thing that impresses you the most about Van Dijk?
I would say his calmness and his command. He commands the team, and he's a player that when you observe him in playing, he knows the game very well, and he always dictates to his players where he wants the ball to go. He always pointing, to help his teammate making decision, and that shows that he's a player who knows football, who understands football. But defensively, he's incredible. He has good speed. He's very intelligent. He's tall. He can score goals. Technically, he's unbelievable. Unbelievable player. He's been massive for Liverpool for all those years, and he's going to be fantastic again for this season for Liverpool for sure.
Can I ask you which of those two centre-backs you'd rather have in your side beside you?
Wow, great question. Both players had speed and power. I would say for me, Van Dijk is really, really good because I'm not too tall, but I was quick, and I needed somebody next to me who were really good in the air, who can win every ball, and who was really calm as well. I think Van Dijk for me will be the one at the moment, of course.
Okay. I want to talk about Declan Rice as well, because a lot of people say he's been the difference this year. His calmness, his leadership in front of the back four. Would you agree with that? And could he lead them on to the title for the first time since you won it?
Declan Rice has been a big plus, I will say, because he's a great defensive midfield. You can see that since he came to the team, his connection between him and Gabriel and as well Saliba has been fantastic. It's difficult to penetrate that middle of the part of Arsenal because Declan Rice he got so much energy. For me, he's a proper midfield defender. He's a guy that is there. He's the first centre back for me, in my opinion, because he's the one. You have to pass him before you get to the centre backs, and he's incredible power. He's technically good. He can make passes, but at the same time, for me, his best quality is defensively.
Yeah. Where do you think this game will be won? Because it's interesting, we saw that 0-0 draw here against Manchester United. I'm sure Arteta will be a lot more attack-minded than Ten Hag was. Where do you expect to be the biggest battle on the pitch?
Biggest battle for me will be on the side.
Right.
Both teams are unbelievable wingers. Saka, Martinelli for Arsenal, and then you have Salah, and you have Diaz, or you have Nunes maybe who can play on the side. I think that both team wingers are unbelievable. Their speed, their power, and the goal scorers. Saka is the player who scored most goals with Arsenal, this season, and Salah as well. And these are wingers, and I think that, definitely the side will be crucial, in my opinion.
Just before I hand back to the studio, I have to ask you, having played in both City sides, Liverpool and Arsenal. Who's for the title?
Wow, difficult to say at the moment. It's early to say,
yeah.
exactly, you know, but it's fantastic to see these three clubs, you know, in front there, and that show like the Premier League competition is incredible this season. The players are, every team are fantastic players, and it's great for fans. It's great for us because we want to watch great games, football matches, and it's too early to say. Definitely, City. Always had a tough start, but they always find a way to come back. I think in a few months, you know, we'll be able to see. But
we'll ask you again towards the end of the season.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Kolo.